Hey guys, so it's finally done after however many days of work and trying to convince people to help me put the show together. It's done. It's finally done, and I have a lot to do today. I'm really behind. I took the last couple days off to kind of get my space ready to start working hard on Monday morning, and then tried to wake up early today, but my body's just still exhausted from how much I was doing last week, so I ended up not getting up early enough, so I don't have time to give you guys a walk around the gallery, but eventually I will. Before the show ends, it's up for the entire month, if you can't come see it yourself. So I'm wondering if there's something I should record outside. Yeah, there's some guy yelling out there, so if he's still yelling at the end of this, I might have to go record it from my balcony. But anyway, so I'm done now. It was the show itself was a relative success. Kind of the point of it was networking anyway. Kind of the point of it. Of course, the main point was to put together a bunch of good art to represent our gallery well in our initial vision. But I don't feel like we captured that yet. And at the same time, I don't feel like we need to capture that yet. We're still learning a lot. Obviously, we can't officially open until we have things like our lights done. Because right now we're still using studio lights like those clamp lights that artists use in their studio when they can't afford to put gallery lights in their studio because they're gonna become a mess. So we still don't have gallery lighting. We're still using studio lighting, and the floors still aren't done, and there's problems with the walls, and we have a diner that we're building now. So all these things need to get done. So I don't imagine us really pushing ourselves hard for another year, although the gallery is technically officially open. But it's been a lot of work, man. We've come a long way. This is the first show that I curated here, and even then I only co-curated it. The first one that I'm curating pretty much officially on my own is, or at least head of curating, is going to be in August, I think. I'm co-curating another show in March, and then one in May, and then another one in June. But all those, someone else is kind of spearheading it, and then I'm going to just be helping them out. This one I ended up doing everything for it, and that's another reason why I had such a stressful few days, because it was hard to get the help that I needed. But I'm very, very thankful for those of you who didn't even expect that they were going to be helping at all, and ended up giving me a bunch of their time to help out. It obviously could not have happened without you at all. So I'm thankful for that. And then the last thing is that the show itself, when it happened, like the gallery opening, we canceled the 17th because the gallery opening was a little bit out of hand, and I have to contact some of the people today that got it, let it out of hand, but I don't think that they knew they were doing it. And without going into too many details, I feel like we should not have shut the party down when we did, because we didn't know what was going on. But obviously there was no way, hindsight's 2020, there was no way for us to have known what was going on. But someone tagged the walls and thought that they were allowed to because they thought they had gotten permission. However, they hadn't asked the person that was actually in charge. They found someone else who they thought was in charge and asked them, and that person pretended they were in charge and said, yes, you can. And so then everyone starts tagging the walls, and then at that point we're like, we still haven't had our collectors come look at the show yet. And obviously once that's going down, we have to kind of protect the gallery. So we ended up having to shut the show down early and cancel the 17th. But we live and we learn, and I'm excited that we learned when we did. Before, we're starting to get press from magazines and blogs and a bunch of stuff like that. And I actually had a really great time at the show, and I think it's a good show, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I accomplished in 15 days or whatever time I had to accomplish that. I want to say thank you to the customers who have been patiently waiting while I had to put this whole thing together. My boss basically is telling me that I got to get it done, and so I got to get it done, and I appreciate you guys for waiting. And I'm going to get back to this today. And for you guys who have been watching me and supporting me on this channel, I thank you for being patient from video to video and dealing with the crappy ones that I put up in the meantime. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, and you'll see some cool work coming out of the Patterson Art Camp very soon. Yeah.